Hello YouTube, this is Charlie from Tech Computers, bringing you another video. This time I'll be updating a very old laptop. This laptop's about 8 years old, maybe 9. And I got with me a brand new SSD drive from Micro Center, 240 gig. And I got a 2.0, 2.5 inch case for the old hard drive. In case you need it, but I don't think it's that matter, just in case. So, it has Windows 7 on it. I also put Windows 10 on it. Hopefully it takes. But we'll find out. So, let's set this down. Excuse me. And let's get started. Damn. Excuse me. Phone updates. Really? Was not expecting that to happen. But then again, this laptop hasn't turned on for quite a while. It's been having like hard drive issues. So instead of waiting for this, what we're going to do is unplug the power and take out the battery. Others I don't care because it's just updates. I don't care. But for those who want to keep their Windows 7 operating system intact, just leave it like it is. But for me, I don't want to wait, so that's what I'm going to do. Now this is done already. So give it 10 seconds. Well, if I do unplug the laptop and stuff, all I should do is just like maybe call a fragment or a corrupt file. But honestly, I don't really care. Because I'm expecting updates to happen right now. So instead of me waiting, that was the AC adapter. And now it's going to do the battery. Locked. 3, 2, 1. No power. Anyways, always make sure you really take out the AC power adapter cord, and also make sure you remove your battery. Now we have all power drained from the system, and then you remove the screws to get the hard drive out. Now, this is an Acer Aspire 5263 series laptop. Let's see here. I might have a manufacturer number out here. This is 1102, but the price and month and the day. So I'll look that up later and put that in the description below. Gives you a good idea. But it's not that it's fairly old. So most of the time, your hard drive is always located the opposite of the battery on most laptops. And usually, some laptops will have them, better screwdriver. We'll have them labeled with 3 discs in the corner of the backplate. So it's very easy to figure out where they're at. 2 small screws, some fingernail power, and bam, the backplate is off. Here's your hard drive. We'll carefully slide this out, bring it out of the case, like so. Put this back on here at the moment. This is a Hitachi. It's like a... This is a 160 gig drive or 320 gig drive. I don't remember. It's been a while. So, take the screws out of it. I'm using my next screwdriver, so I shouldn't lose any screws. Knock on wood. So, it's very easy though. I mean, now some laptops you will have dual hard drive bays. So, just make sure you know which one is the operating system drive. To find that out, it's very easy too. You just make sure, for one example, is where this tape ever work. Check test, open up system devices, and check which hard drive or which model number. Make sure I got this right. Yeah, make sure I flip this around. Voila. Yeah, now I got it right. Now I get the screw started. Now apparently this case only had 3 screws that came with it. I just lost one along the way. I do have replacements, but I'm not going to go through a couple hundred screws to find the right one. So it's mainly because it's an SSD drive, and I'm not going to bother. On top of that, the tray screws holds this in anyways. So, yeah. So make sure you line it back up again. Push it into the slot. You're done. Now just my hands here for a second. Now right here's your RAM sticks, your BIOS battery. See, a lot of laptops I wish would have this set up, but the BIOS battery is super easy to get to for obvious reasons. And then you get the wireless adapter. Now, since that's all done, you see little tabs here. Make sure they're lined up in the bottom of the laptop and push down. And that's it. Now take 2 screws, put them back in. Don't have to make them super tight because it's plastic. So, definitely don't want to over tighten these. Because then all you do is just strip them, try and take them back out again. You put the battery back in. Make sure you line up the tabs properly. Lock it. Flip it back over. And plug in your AC adapter, because this battery's not fully charged. And we only got to install Windows 10, so we definitely need extra power. Open back up, hit the power key. Hopefully it's boots from the disk drive. If not, we'll hit F12 and go to our boot devices. Now here's one of the specs. It has 8 gigs of RAM in it. It's a AMD 350 APU processor. It's a dual core with a GPU built into it. I think at the time this laptop went for I think $400 when it first came out. And yeah, it's pretty decent. I mean, I was able to play Protocol and Fable, Terraria, Minecraft, and a few low-end games pretty easily. It did its job for a while. And then I got my new laptop and gave this one to my dad. And he wants to get into playing NES emulators and stuff, so I did research online, found out that these laptops are still decent, just have to get a better disk drive for it, or in this case, an SSD drive, which is usually 10 times faster than your typical hard drive. One, they want to work, because some you might get that are bad, some are good. Inland series are pretty decent. They're made by SanDisk, which is owned by I think SanDisk is owned by Toshiba. I could be wrong. And I do believe they use Micron memory chips. So it's a decent brand. I think this 240 costs $30 because it's on sale right now. Original price is like 45, 50 bucks. Just picked up today too, on Christmas Eve. So, yay, Windows 10. Now, since this thing ran Windows 7, it should be able to handle Windows 10 pretty easily. Because they don't use that much more resources, so to speak. Since you only have to be playing NES emulator and web browsing, Facebook occasionally, it's going to impact the processor that much. Knock on wood. So, there you have this how you install an SSD drive, and this part of the video I was showing you how to install Windows 10 to an old laptop. But you have to spin another DVD drive. Now I tap on Windows again. It may not be legit because I did buy this from eBay, but it may not work. If anything, let's just say that it's a non-valid key, and get to eBay and then just get my money back. Just come on, it's like $3.99 for a key. I mean, it's worth trying, especially with this video. So there's the key. Windows text is a valid key or not? 9 times out of 10, it'll pass it anyways. So it works out great. Bam. And we'll pass that key information. We don't custom install because it's a fresh operating system on a fresh new SSD drive. It shouldn't take too long, but we'll find out here in a minute. Here's a better view here. Sorry about the foam everywhere. I haven't got the stuff to nail to the wall yet, so to speak. So, what I'll do is I'll turn the laptop over to the side a little bit. Here's a better view. There's a webcam. I do apologize. It's not probably not the best for this style of video, but it should do just fine. So I already copied all the files to Windows already. Now the installation is underway. Yay! Yes, I'm drinking a Hawaiian Punch. It's a pretty good drink. It's also give me an idea of how fast this laptop will install Windows to the SSD drive. Well, this hard drive's pretty old. It was made in March of 2010. That's an old ass drive. bet this hard drive came from an HP laptop. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna peel the sticker off here and see exactly what size this hard drive is. Sure, I'll be done in a minute after this video. Oh, it's tiny coming off. It's at 23%. 24, 25. Yay! That's a 250 hard drive. Sweet. It's about the same size based. So, yay. Now, if I have benchmarking this laptop on some emulators, some other maybe low demanding games, to show whether this laptop still can perform, and it's roughly about 10 years old. So, yeah. Well, about 3 minutes is went from 1 to 50%, so that's pretty quick. And you gotta lie, I don't think 7 installed that fast on the mechanical drive. Actually, while this thing is loading, let's see here. The E350. It's a 1.6 gigahertz processor. It has 512 KB level 2 cache per core. It's not too bad. It was made on a Bobcat core, so this like I said, it's kind of old. Let's see here. It has single channel memory, so it's kind of blows. Going to the website, says it's as fast as a NVIDIA Ion graphics solution. The video GPU is built into the system is a Radeon HD 6310. There's 80 shaders to compensate. The whole power consumption is 18 watts. Then it goes between, and the other ones go between 11 and 29 watts. So it's not too bad. The ones above this is AMD E2000, which is 750 megahertz. And the one just above this is the E450, which is only 15 megahertz faster. So, not too much faster. It's built on a 40 nanometer process, 64-bit processor. I'll link this website in the description down below too, so you guys get a chance to read it yourselves. Very well, it's not that bad for its time it came out either. I mean, actually, matter of fact, here's the laptop right here. When this laptop that was 2011. So I guess it wasn't too far off. I guess that was not the day, it was the year. If for those of you know more about it than I do, I apologize. It's been a while. So this laptop is almost 8 years old. That's still pretty old for a laptop. It's a 15.6-inch screen too, if you guys are curious. But yeah, it's not that bad at all. So that's pretty cool. And at 93%. Yay! So it's gonna be too much longer. Most likely if I have to start 2 or 3 times though. So it's not too bad. Well, according to CPU Boss, the E350 is just right under the Intel i3 3220 processor. In performance, the i3 3220 is at 5.9, the E350 is at 4.6. And the Core 2 Quad 6600 is at 5.3. So believe it or not, it's actually faster than a Core 2 Quad. Right now. For cynical performance, the E350 is just below the Core 2 Quad and way under the Core i3. For Intel graphics, the i3 scored a 5.0, the E350 scored a 4.2. So that's not bad at all. I mean, that's pretty good. And that's for Intel graphics. Now for OpenCL, the E350 pulled ahead of the i3 by 0.7. i3 is at 5.1, the E350 at 5.8. Hey, sweet, you started. Yay! Let's see here. The final score for CPU Boss is the i3 is at 7.2, E350 is at 7.1, and the Core 2 Quad is at 5.1. So it's not that bad. Let's see here. Any major differences? The only thing the big difference between i3 and the E350 is i3 has 4 cores versus 2 cores. Well, actually 2 cores with hyper-threading, but still. That's not bad. I mean, it's what it is for APU. So, here we go. Now we set Windows 10. After this device is ready. Which actually is going pretty quickly. So yeah, SSD for the win. Woo! And for those of you who may be wondering that this laptop might be used, the SSD might not last too long. My father will hardly ever use his laptop as much. He uses it mostly during the winter or when he goes on camping trips. But overall, he uses his desktop instead. So his laptop still get a little bit extra use out of it, but not a whole lot. So it's not too bad. As Windows 10 slowly gets this laptop ready. as you wait impatiently. Oh, it's only movie magic. Like you haven't figured it. Is you ready? That would be nice. But it's all good. Well, in future videos, I'll be doing like other installations of different hardware, benchmarking. Because I have a server that I got from that I paid $100 on Craigslist for, and it's a Xeon processor. Not sure what model it is. Because the whole reason I bought the thing was for the tape drive. And apparently the tape for that drive is super duper expensive. So I made a sale of the tape drive to get my money back. Because tape drive goes for like $150 to $250 on eBay. So yeah. The plus side also came, the bonus too, it came with 8 gigs, I think it's like 8 gigs of RAM. And it came with a 500 gig SSD. Oh, wow, which was SSD drives? No, it was 6 500 gig SATA drives. So that's a good start. Because I'm going to swap those out for the 2 terabyte drives or 3 terabyte drives. And I'll probably use that as a backup server. Or for YouTube or media or gaming. One of the options. I mean, all of them. I don't know yet. Because it has options for extra drives inside the tower itself. Now, your conventional ways of mounting drives, but when you have a double-sided phone tape, anything's possible. So, because I mount countless drives that way. Because all you do is take a little double-sided tape, stick it on the side of the drive or on the back, on the front, and don't have to worry. This stuff is made by M3, so you just pull a little tab, and this thing goes all the adhesive and just pops it off. So no way damaging the drive or chips or anything. Unless you're the impatient type who just grabs it and rips it off, that's on you. So, I mean, give you an example. This is pretty much what I use to mount drives. I use like 1 or 2 of these for like 2.5-inch drives, like these, or 3.25-inch drives like these. I use like 4 of them because they're only good for half a pound. So I mean, using 4 will stick them pretty nicely to the side of the case, like the roof of the case, bottom, side, any place I can mount one at. Usually they work great for these because these are tiny. You can mount them anywhere inside of a computer case. You got a micro case, 4 tower case, mid-size, it does not matter. Now you see this thing in the background here. While I wait for this thing to start the rest of the way. This will be my little fun test bench. It's a dual-core AMD processor. It has 2 gigs of RAM. I'm going to upgrade it to 4 gigs for to use Windows 10 on it. And because there was a 16 slot. So I figured, you know what, why not mess around and see what I can get away with playing games that's out today on a decent video card, but just using a dual-core processor back in 06, 07, and have some fun. Let's see what happens. It'd be a fun little cool project because I've been seeing some people do that on YouTube, Facebook, so now I'm joining the bandwagon, so to speak. It's just something I always wanted to do anyways. I do have like other ones floating around here in my other room, in the closet. That one I'm messing around with too. Because even got an old Dell XPS system. There's a Core 2 quad in it, a 5670 GPU in it. I think it has like 4 gigs of RAM. So I'm going to play around with that too a little bit.
I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help.
Hi.
A little sign in here, a touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do.
What she said.
use your voice or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like me to stay quiet, just select the little microphone icon towards the bottom of your screen.
This is
If
cool.
you need an assistive screen reader, press the Windows, Control, and Enter keys at the same time to turn on narrator. Okay, enough intro. Let's dig in. Your region is set to the United.
Moving on.
Your keyboard. Do you also?
Sorry, Cornell, but moving right along here.
Now let's get you connected to a network. That way you can get updates. Now type your credentials.
Ghost in. I think that's the right
Mission
password.
accomplished. All
Yay!
linked up.
Kind of reminds me of PlayStation. The sounds it's making.
Now we have some important setup to do.
No, maybe. Yeah.
Sit back and relax while we work our magic.
Abracadabra.
Please don't turn off your device.
His power button by accident. Whoops. That'd be a bad day.
Still setting things up.
You don't say.
Thanks for your patience.
You're welcome.
We're still working.
Like types alarm. Wake me up when we're done.
Please don't turn off your device.
This was used as best to pop in like your favorite TV show, small anime film. Because this part sometimes takes forever.
Still setting things up. Thanks for your patience.
Sorry, I keep mentioning my webcam while I'm waiting.
We're still working. Please don't turn off your device. Still setting things up.
Oh, this one's a lot.
Thanks for your patience.
Come on, camera. I think it's better.
We're still working.
Another thing I dislike by installing video drivers is the display driver takes for freaking ever. Really doesn't matter what system you have either.
Off your device.
I mean, it does have any device. Be a high-end gaming laptop, desktop, workstation. The video drivers take forever.
Still setting things up. Please don't turn off your device.
Sorry, Katana.
Your computer will restart before you continue.
It's ran a bit faster than I thought it would anyways, which is kind of cool. So, yay. Well, while waiting for that,
now let's see what's new from Windows.
Alien Power Driving Enclosure for USB 2.0. Or 2.5 inch drive needs. Living room housing. So yeah. I'll wait for this thing to finish. I'm gonna open this up.
Now, let us know if this computer is owned by your work or school, or if it's yours.
I think it's mine. I mean, I bought it.
Type your email address or phone number, then follow.
He doesn't have a Microsoft account, so.
You're about to set up an offline account, but I wanted to make sure you know, Windows works way better with a Microsoft account. Do you want to
No, thank you.
type what you want to name your account? Okay, now type a password for your account.
Nah, he can put one in later. He's a huge fan. He's a huge fan of trains.
Hey, look, that's me, Cortana. Can I have permission to use the info I need to do my best work?
No, thank you.
These are the settings Microsoft recommends. Go ahead and review them, and select Accept when you're ready.
Now, what you don't realize is that a lot of stuff you want to disable because it sends all this stuff to the internet service and just takes a lot of your network out of it. And is that really necessary? So, if you want faster speeds for your network, make sure you disable all those features.
Almost done now. We
Now
just need to get a few more things polished up for you, and Windows will be all yours. Looking forward to helping out.
She is not. But, like, if you're looking for your device, I can see that being a possible good thing. But other than that, forget it. It's not worth it. So on the plus side, this drive comes with one USB wire to micro USB. Nice aluminum case. Has 4 screws, and apparently 2 is in the box. So, bam. You can hear the screws. Like most power drive enclosures, they come with a mini screwdriver. And this might even that's a screw too. So that's amazing. Because we're going now for all those screws. Get these started. Get the screwdriver. Screw this in so you can see. Want to screw in. Yeah. Pretty solid in there. Doesn't move or anything. And bam, Windows 10 is finally set up. That's the specs. Gives it a little better view here for my box down. So it's not too bad. Yeah. Now there's one more quick check here to make sure everything's installed. Sweet. Now I gotta manage. Make sure all the devices are working perfectly. Get another quick view here. Bam. No errors, which is pretty much exclamation marks. So in my next video, I'll give you guys a better tour of this laptop. And thanks for watching. You guys have a great time. And Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays, the whole 9 yards.